In this series, I'm going to be learning how to lead climb outdoors here in Australia's beautiful Blue Mountains. Whew. Beautiful view up here.
It's a 50-meter grade 21 pitch out at Pierce's Pass called Mirrorball. That cliff line, the top pitch above the leafy green ledge, there's a little orange cave at the top.
Yeah.
Straight down from that will be our final objective.
My initial thoughts are that looks way above my pay grade. We've given myself exactly 8 weeks to develop all the skills necessary to overcome this challenge, which I'll be bringing you guys along for. Throw myself in the deep end, which is what I love to do.
Oh.
Okay, we're here for episode 3. This is week 2 of training and we're at Jack's gym, 9 degrees Waterloo.
Welcome.
What are we doing today?
We are going to do some conditioning for route climbing on the Kilter Board. So Kilter has an adjustable board and we're going to tilt it up to about 10 degrees and just do some endurance work. Hopefully build up some forearm endurance for Mirrorball. And then maybe we'll just try a couple of the harder boulders around the gym and put you through your paces.
Cool.
This is our second session in the gym. We did a session similar to what we're going to do today. I kind of introduced you to the Kilter Board. Really great training tool and something that we're able to, because it's adjustable, really use to mimic the angle of the kind of stuff we're going to find on Mirrorball.
Yeah.
And work a lot on, I guess, grip type and pacing and endurance and all of those things that are going to be really critical to your success. Before we jump on that again, it's really important that we do a proper warm-up for our fingers and we get recruited and we get our forearms warmed up to the point where we're not going to get flash pumped. For this drill, I'm just going to get Laurie to climb around the Kilter Board, trying to hang on for basically as long as he can as a kind of build up endurance kind of activity.
The goal will be to climb around essentially and try to climb efficiently so that I'm not pumping my forearms.
We talked last time about passive versus active grip type, which is, am I really trying to hold on to the hold, or am I able to relax and let friction and my skin do a lot of the work in holding me on the rock? So yeah, we want to learn to be holding on only as much as we need to, and that's something that comes with being really comfortable, not being scared, but also with years of experience. I've got my timer here, so we're gonna climb until you reach a 3 to 5 out of 10 in terms of pump.
Where should I be at for the final goal?
I would like you to be at least 5 minutes on the board using only the small footholds for your feet. And I would ideally have you get to a point where when you're hanging on to the bigger holds on the board, you're actually able to rest and recover. All right, let's do it. When you jump on, I'll start the timer.
Okay.
Ready, steady, go. Go. Where are you gonna go? Up or sideways?
Up.
Okay.
Oh, I'm struggling to find a good resting place. Definitely getting there. Alright, I think that's me.
Where are we at? 2:56. All right, that's about the 3 minute mark. Just rest up until 6 minutes. That'll be a 1-to-1 work ratio, and that's a good place to start. We want to build to a 2-to-1 work ratio, so you're on the wall for twice as long as you're resting. Forearm straight. This time between every hand movement, just give your arm a little shake. All right, got 5 more seconds. How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Done?
Yep. Good one.
That's impressive, mate. 9 minutes. Oh. I'm feeling pumped.
All right.
Back on?
Yep. On Mirrorball, this is what it's going to be. It's going to be very resistancy. It's not like you're going to be finding any one hard move where you're like, oh my God, this just takes all of my strength. It's just going to be a series of kind of hard moves in a row with okay rests between. All right, we're reaching that 3 minute mark. How are you feeling?
Good, because I'm getting pumped. Okay, so my question is, if the objective is to climb Mirrorball, which is a 50-meter lead climbing pitch, why are we in a bouldering gym?
Great question. Getting volume. We're getting time on the wall. You know, we're only able to go up to the Blue Mountains and actually get out on rock on a weekend.
Yep.
So we're going to maximize just how much time you're spending basically on the wall. We're not going to be doing much limit bouldering to try and make you strong enough to climb this thing. You're already strong enough to climb this thing. Okay. We need to make you good enough to climb this thing. It's going to be the super climbing specific stuff. So I'm talking forearm flexors, fingers, and specifically like using small footholds. So really standing on that big toe, and for you to learn to climb intuitively in a way that works for you.
Sweet. Okay, so I'm attempting a pink. It's a little bit overhanging, so it's quite tiring last time I tried it, but really good technique practice.
Good summary.
You did it, and then I did it, and then you did it, and then I did it. So I'm trying to copy the technique you used. That was last session. So I'm gonna see how much of that I remember.
Oh, he's forgotten everything. It's just gone straight out the window. Come on, Laurie, come on, redeem yourself. That's good. That's it, come on. The end half of that was actually decent. So you know when you're here, if I leave my foot, when I do this, I swing.
Yeah.
If I do this, I don't swing. That's the way. Flag. Yeah. Left foot. Yes. Yep. That's it. Good. Not bad. So your red ones are this handhold, this handhold, this handhold, two little ones, two out left. This handhold, which is the next handhold that you are able to use, it faces this way, which means we need to be pushing into it like this. And in order to do that, we need to be pushing off our foot. So when we start, we're gonna go left foot, high right foot, and we're gonna pull in so that when we get this, we have opposition.
Okay, so should we watch me try and fail?
It's a hard, you're using the F word again. I've told him about this. We're gonna have to start censoring him. You're gonna win or you're gonna learn?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they say.
I'll try and I'll fall, but I'll learn. And then you show me?
Not a bad first attempt. My first and only real critique is that you made a classic beginner kind of error and you only used your feet to push. You need to use your right foot to pull. So you need to use your right toe to pull your hips to the right, so that when you let go of your right hand, you have something continuing to pull your body weight and your hips to the right so that you have time to snatch the right hand. You can see how this hold is deliberately angled like this. Yeah. It's kind of a clue that you don't actually want to push here, you want to pull down and in like.
Okay.
Where am I going? I'm going here and here. Here.
Oh my God.
Here. Definitely a hard V5.
I don't know where to begin.
Why don't you start with your right hand and right foot up? Good one. That's it. Good one. That's it. Left foot on the dot, right foot up. Little hop up to the next good one. Far, far, far.
I didn't push off.
It was better. The easiest secret to climbing harder grades is brushing the holds. For all of you at home, come on.
Oh, I need new shoes.
That too, probably. Like stepping on first before we move.
Oh, okay. Off the ground.
Yeah.
I think the verdict is I need new shoes. I'm blaming it all on the equipment. They keep making me fall.
Have your foot a little more at 45 degrees than, yeah, a little bit heel in a little bit. Stand with your hips close to the wall. Yep. It's infuriating to do, and it's possibly even more infuriating to watch. It's good to understand your shortcomings. Laurie's going to destroy our venue. Hulk mode. Imagine if you tried to go through your climbing career without ever putting yourself in a position to fail. Your learning would be so limited.
Yeah.
You apply that to your greater life, holy shit, what can you actually achieve if you're just willing to actually try something and be okay with the idea of not succeeding right away?
Climb to get better at life.
Honestly.
Yeah. There's got to be a lot of technique to this. That looks impossible.
Nice, Laurie. Drop the other knee. Yep. Really good. Match feet together. Left foot. Yeah. 2 feet there. Come on. Left foot up. No, left foot up first. Right foot up behind you. Come on. Yeah. Whoa, good one. That was great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With the strength that you've seen I've got and the current skill ability, climbing ability, what do you think the main points of focus will be for training in the bouldering gym over the following few weeks?
A lot of footwork drills. I think that's going to be one of the major focuses. It's one of the things that's really hard to get in a modern climbing gym these days. The footholds tend to be quite large and generous, and the climbing is quite athletic. That's not the style we're going to find on Mirrorball at all. So it's quite technical, thin, and you're going to have to be really precise with your feet. So it's going to be footwork, balance, some small holds so that you really have to get your hips in the right spot.
And I imagine anyway, the more time climbing, the better I'm going to get.
100%. Yeah, there's really no substitute for time on rock or plastic and just overall climbing volume for someone of kind of like your experience level. Yeah, that's probably the single best thing that you can do.
Cool.
In 2 weeks, we're planning to actually go to Mirrorball and put you on a top rope if we can source a 100-meter rope. So you actually really learn what it is you're in for exactly and get a real idea of the level of the moves and the climbing and how good the rests are and
everything that goes into climbing this big 50-meter pitch.
Bit of a size difference, what do you reckon?
My goodness.
Oh, let's do it. Classic.
Let's do it!